There we go. So you want to go to your rendering engine, screens, place, refractions, Eevee. You go to cycles, the colors. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it to GP. Start at this one, a new material, and you jump over to the shading tab. Now let's just focus on this object. So what you're going to do, very easy, you can duplicate this one, make it black, and guys, just copy what I do. I'll explain to you after exactly what everything does. So you're going to go to your noise texture, color ramp. You're going to duplicate this one, put him over there, and insert bump over here. There, you're going to put it into the height. Yeah, so I don't actually think you need the bump because we're just going to turn the strength all the way down. Now, definitely you could experience a little bit of lagginess because of the vertices that's on there, but it's okay. Okay, you go to the bump and you're going to connect these color ramps, and what you're going to do is you're going to add a mix shader so we can mix these colors. So you're going to insert the first color by the first shader, the second color by the second shader, and you're going to insert the shader into the surface. And then you're going to insert this color ramp into the factor. So it's going, this noise texture is going to determine where the colors are going to be. Right. So if you look at it like this and you turn it up like this, you can most definitely see it looks like that. So we want it on scale like 1, something like that, like a flowy, definitely a flowy color. That looks very cool. Okay. And then you can just press Control T. That's if you have Node Wrangler selected here in the preferences. You just go to your add-ons, I think, and you just say Node Wrangler. Select that, will come on. Okay, and then we can choose the colors. So if you look at this, it actually looks pretty cool. Just like it is, it looks pretty cool. So then you will make this color. So what you want to do with the colors, with these organic designs, is you want to take it to a color and you want to bring the saturation down, right? And the black, so what we're going to do is we're going to be using opposite colors. So we use gold there. This one's going to be blue. You're going to bring the scale down, okay? And once you see the model looks like this, you can now start to play around with, really what you want it to look like. You can even go here in the realistic shader just to see what it looks like. Okay, so you can see really how prominent these colors are. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And you're gonna go click the top of your mesh. So what you're gonna do, sorry, with these colors also, you're gonna take metallic, no roughness. No metallic, no roughness, both of them. So it's going to be it's going to have this nice shine, like glass shine on it. Looks very cool. You're going to select this, the top model, shift select the bottom model, Control L, and you're going to say link materials. So it's going to copy this material. You're going to click the top one, and you're going to click this copy. So it's now using the same material, but now if you adjust this color, it's not going to be adjusting the first one. Okay, just separate on it. So now is about the time we can insert a plane. All right, and we can see from which angle you want the camera and things, so you can just get everything nice and smooth. Okay, on quite a nice big plane, and the camera, I mean, you can put it right over there just so you can get the whole design it. Control Alt 0 to get the camera in there, and then what you're going to do is you're going to go to your light. So you're going to go to the plane, give a plane material. And again, this metallic, you're going to bring it up. So this base color, we're going to bring it down to a nice like that, all the way black. And then, okay, so it doesn't have to be all the way black. It can be something like this. And then, oh. Okay, and maybe from here, so you can just see the inside through like that. All right, and press G and middle mouse and you can get nice your modeling. You also definitely want to get the reflections at the bottom. Those reflections also most definitely make it look really cool. So that looks awesome. And then what I do is I just rotate this at the back over there, go to edge mode, select that edge and just extrude it all the way up. Select that edge again, press Ctrl B, and then just slide up with your middle mouse and give it a edge like that over there. And then you're going to see those like artifacts over there. All you're going to do is shade smooth. That's going to look cool. And then what you can do, so now what you want to do is you want to turn your light, this light, into a sun that's going to burn your eyes, and you're going to change it just to 3. Let's say 3. Okay, and then let's just go back to this material and turn the metallic off. Just put some roughness on, and then what we're going to do is we're going to turn this light. I'm just going to press double tap R, and you're going to see, okay, where do you want this light to be? Where do you want the shadows to be? Okay, so don't worry about that one. This is obviously a model, the model hanging in the sky. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Something like a, ooh, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, brilliant. Okay, and let's go back to our plane and just turn the roughness off, and we can just turn it there, some color like that. Okay, so you have the shininess and you have the shadow at the back. That's very cool. That's very awesome. And then what you want to do, so these edges on the back where there's no light, you also want them to be illuminated, but not as much as the front. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a light, you're going to duplicate it. So Shift D, right click to leave it in the same position, double press R, and you're going to have it really shine, illuminate those pieces, shine the opposite direction. You're going to put the strength on 0.5 or even 0.3. Right, let's just see what it looks like without this light. Definitely gives us some illumination. Okay, so I'm just going to go play around a little bit with the colors. Let me just see here. Okay, now there we go. So you want it in sort of at an angle where it's showing all of these reflections, all of these beautiful reflections. Blue, I'm going to change to this one over there and put the saturation down a bit. Okay, so you can sort of have 3 colors on there. That looks cool. That looks awesome. And then what you're going to do is you can just rotate this plane around to see how you want your background to look. But I mean, there for me, that looks pretty cool. You just want to go here. And you want to go to your performance. Mine is way too big. I'm going to put mine 1224, or you can put yours 512, depending on the graphics card you have. I put mine on 2000 samples, but I have an RTX 3090. So if you have another graphics card that can't handle that, because we have this denoise over here, you can do it at 500 samples or 300 samples. It's going to fix it. Okay. So then now, and then you're just going to make sure everything is cool there, and you're just going to press F12 to render it. Yeah, and like I said, guys, a model like this will attract people because it's unique, and you don't know what it is. It's like visually appealing to look at it. You do not see this in anybody's shops. Right, I'm currently studying ethnobotany and iridology and sclerology. So, and then after that, pharmacology. So what's this thing doing? Anyway, so my my sort of niche market is natural medicine. So I'm going to approach all of the herbal shops and all of the doctors with these designs. You can imagine for the tinctures and for the extracts, they need to be in glass, but you can design a natural bioorganic design, sort of a casing in which it sits. And you can get this finished product by literally spray painting it and coating it with epoxy resin. So I'm showing you guys really how to make cash, how to make funds with this. I'm going to show you guys how to do it properly. So what you want to do is you want to save this as a TIFF file, 16 color and non-deflation. You're just going to save this as an image. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump over, so you can save your file, and what you're going to do is we are going to jump over to Photoshop. So Photoshop does wonders. Honestly, with just there's only so much Blender can do, and I was working only on Blender for such a long time. But when I started using Photoshop, I was like, well, and like basic Photoshop, guys, basic Photoshop. None of this bloody tutorials trying to confuse me. I'm talking about just easy basic, just like the tutorial I did. It's easy, it's basic. You can apply this method on any form, any bloody geometry. You can use that exact principle and you can turn it into this. So just jump this over here, so you can just drag and drop, and you're going to have your image. So usually what I do is Alt, and you can zoom in. So the first thing you do is just make sure layer is selected, and then you go to filter, and you must convert this for smart layers, smart filters, because if you don't, the modification that you're going to do on Photoshop, you're not going to be able to undo. If you have this, you're going to literally have a layer at the bottom which you can turn on and off, so you can compare it. So camera roll filter, easiest. Okay. And here we can really play around. That is absolutely brilliant. That looks so cool. I don't see a point of redoing that. So that looks pretty decent. And that's, so if you want to go change the colors, this is where you can do it. So there you have very nice blending of colors. We could have just as well done this in the bloody transparent black background on a reflection plate, but that's okay. And you have these just like split tones here at the end, but I mean I don't really use those. Already done them. Right, so you can see the difference between this and that. This one looks absolutely amazing. Okay, and then if you want to just throw in some cool text, whatever, usually I just put here, you just say organic. Man, what language is this? Anyway, press exit, go to your selection tool, select it, and you can just go to your text over here, which you can just select a normal language first of all. I mean, what is that? Organic. Let's just choose this one. And usually what I do, you just go to the layers and you right click and you go to these blending options. And there's a lot of stuff you can do here. A lot of stuff you can do. But so you can go play around with that. And then the one thing I always do is I bring this opacity down, because you don't want this to sort of take away from the image, right? But I'm not going to put a text in mine. I'm just going to leave it like this, and you're going to say file, export as PNG. I'm just going to export it wherever, and then you have your mesh. Okay, so let's jump over, but then back to the model so for 3D printing.